Ladies and gentlemen, today we stand before a magnificent symbol of nature's endurance and resilience, the hills of Assam. These hills, standing tall and unwavering through the passage of time, teach us profound lessons about life, strength, and purpose. Just like the hills that rise above the land, each of us faces obstacles, challenges, and steep climbs in our journey. We encounter moments that seem impossible to overcome. Yet, in these moments, the true character of who we are is revealed. These hills, these challenges are not here to defeat us, they are here to refine us. The hills of Assam remind us that adversity is not our enemy, it is a teacher. When we face challenges, when we feel the weight of the climb, we must remember that growth is not found in the absence of difficulty, but in the ability to rise above it. The higher we climb, the greater the view, and the more profound the lessons we learn along the way. But let us also be clear, to conquer these hills requires more than just physical strength. It demands mental fortitude, perseverance, and a clear vision. Without a vision, we might be lost in the midst of the climb. The hills may seem insurmountable, but when we see them as stepping stones to our greater purpose, they become not obstacles, but opportunities for growth. Each step we take in our journey mirrors the hills we scale. The struggle may be real, but it is in the struggle that we discover the depth of our potential. Do not be afraid of the challenges that lie ahead, for within them are the seeds of transformation. The higher the hill, the greater the view, and the more we realize that we were never meant to remain at the foot of the mountain, but to rise above it. The beauty of Assam's hills is not in their flatness, it is in their towering presence, their rugged determination to stand through every storm, every season. This is what life calls us to stand tall, even in the midst of storms. And to climb even when the path seems unclear. To endure, knowing that on the other side of our struggle lies our destiny. Remember, like the hills, you too are made to endure. You are made to stand tall, to face challenges, and to rise above them. And just as the hills of Assam contribute to the landscape of the world, you too contribute to the landscape of life, bringing beauty, strength, and purpose with every step you take. Let us not shy away from the hills, let us embrace them. For in the folds of every hill, in the struggles we face, there is beauty, there is growth, and there is the undeniable power of the human spirit to overcome and to thrive. Keep climbing, keep believing, for your journey is far from over. Nature, with all its complexities, serves as a powerful metaphor for life. Just as nature is filled with beauty, chaos, growth, and decay, so too are the experiences we encounter throughout our existence. The mountains, rivers, forests, and skies speak to us in a language that transcends words. They offer lessons of resilience, balance, and transformation. The journey of life is much like the changing seasons. There are times of flourishing when everything seems to align perfectly, when we feel full of purpose and energy. Just as spring brings new growth in life, we too experience moments of renewal and creativity. But there are also the winters in our lives, moments of struggle, of difficulty, and sometimes even desolation. Just as winter forces the earth to rest, so too do we need times of stillness, of introspection, to gather strength and prepare for what's ahead. The challenges we face, like steep hills or raging storms, are not only obstacles, they are opportunities to discover the depth of our own strength. The trees stand firm against the winds, bending but never breaking, teaching us the power of resilience. Even when a tree is uprooted, it can find a way to grow anew in a different form. Similarly, we too can find new growth in unexpected places, in moments of adversity, learning that our strength lies not in avoiding storms, but in weathering them and emerging stronger on the other side. Just as rivers carve their way through rocks, slowly shaping the landscape, our actions and decisions over time shape the course of our lives. They remind us that, though the path may not always be smooth, the persistence of effort, no matter how small, creates change. Life is not about avoiding difficulties, but about how we navigate them. It's about recognizing that every challenge is an opportunity to grow, just as nature's most magnificent landscapes are often forged through the harshest conditions. And in nature, balance is key. A river needs both rain and drought to thrive. The forest needs both sunlight and shadow to nurture its growth. Similarly, life requires balance between work and rest, between action and reflection, between striving and accepting. There are no perfect conditions, yet the harmony between all elements is what sustains life. It teaches us to adapt, to trust the process, and to understand that every experience, whether pleasant or difficult, is part of the larger tapestry of life. Nature reminds us that we are not separate from the world around us. We are all part of an interconnected whole, each individual contributing to the larger landscape of existence. Just as a seed contains the potential to grow into a tree, we too possess within us an inherent capacity to become the best version of ourselves. The challenges, the beauty, and the changes we encounter in life are all part of this ongoing cycle of growth, transformation, and evolution. Overcoming adversity is an integral part of the human experience. It's through challenges and hardships that we discover the true depths of our strength and resilience. Life, in its complexity, often presents us with difficulties that seem insurmountable, whether it's personal loss, professional setbacks, financial struggles, or emotional turmoil. These trials test us, but they also offer the most profound opportunities for growth. Adversity forces us to confront our fears, our weaknesses, and our limitations. It challenges our perceptions of ourselves and the world around us. In these moments, we are given a choice to allow the difficulty to define us or to rise above it, letting the experience shape us into something stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. It is often in the darkest moments that we uncover the most powerful versions of ourselves. The key to overcoming adversity lies in our mindset. It is not about denying the reality of the struggle, but about choosing how we respond to it. We cannot always control the challenges that come our way, but we can control how we face them. Will we be defeated by the weight of the obstacle, or will we rise with determination, knowing that every difficulty is a stepping stone to something greater? It's important to remember that adversity is not permanent. It's a phase, a chapter in the story of our lives. Just as seasons change, so too will the challenges we face. What may seem impossible today will eventually become a memory, a story of triumph to tell in the future. This perspective helps us persevere when the path is unclear and the journey feels endless. In the process of overcoming adversity, we also learn important lessons about patience, humility, and gratitude. We realize that life is not always about smooth sailing, but about how we navigate the storms. It teaches us to embrace uncertainty, to find strength in vulnerability, and to trust that even in the face of difficulty, we are being molded into the person we are meant to become. Adversity often brings with it unexpected blessings. The hardship you face today may plant the seeds for a future breakthrough you never imagined. It is in the struggle that we build character, develop new skills, and learn to appreciate the small victories along the way. Sometimes what seems like a setback is actually a setup for a greater success. True strength doesn't come from avoiding hardship, it comes from facing it head on with faith and perseverance. It comes from knowing that within every trial lies the potential for personal transformation. The process of overcoming adversity doesn't just change our circumstances, it changes us. It refines our values, strengthens our resolve, and deepens our understanding of what it means to live a meaningful life. Overcoming adversity is about resilience, the ability to bounce back, to keep moving forward, and to never give up. It is the process of becoming more than what we were before the challenge, of emerging from difficulty stronger, more determined, and ready to face whatever comes next with courage and faith. Purpose and potential are two of the most powerful forces that shape our lives. They guide our actions, influence our decisions, and determine the direction in which we head. While many people go through life searching for meaning, the key to fulfillment lies in understanding both our purpose and the immense potential we possess to achieve it. The purpose is the reason we exist. It is the driving force behind every decision, every ambition, and every step we take. Having a sense of purpose provides clarity, direction, and focus. It answers the fundamental question, why am I here? This understanding helps us align our actions with something greater than ourselves, ensuring that our efforts are meaningful. A clear sense of purpose fuels our motivation, even when the road gets tough, because we know that what we're doing is not just for ourselves, but for a greater cause. However, purpose is not something we can just stumble upon. It is discovered through self-reflection, experience, and growth. Sometimes we have to go through challenges, failures, and victories to uncover what truly resonates with us. Often our purpose is deeply intertwined with our passions, values, and talents, and it takes time and exploration to truly understand what drives us. It's not about having a perfect or predefined path. It's about the journey of uncovering who we are meant to be and how we can serve others and contribute to the world. Our potential is the capacity within us to realize our purpose. It is the raw power, talent, and ability that we are born with, the untapped energy that lies dormant, waiting to be awakened. We all have the potential for greatness, though it often remains hidden beneath layers of fear, doubt, and insecurity. Potential is not about being perfect or achieving everything at once. It's about the gradual unfolding of what is already inside us, waiting to emerge. Realizing our potential requires action, commitment, and persistence. It's easy to talk about what we could do, but the true test lies in the courage to step forward and take those first steps toward realizing our dreams. Our potential is only fully realized when we take deliberate steps to grow, learn, and overcome the barriers that stand in our way. Every challenge, every setback is an opportunity to tap deeper into our potential and refine our skills. As we push through adversity, we unlock more of what we're capable of. The connection between purpose and potential is symbiotic. Purpose gives us direction, while potential equips us with the tools to achieve that purpose. Without purpose, potential can feel aimless, like a river flowing without a destination. And without recognizing our potential, we may struggle to fulfill our purpose, even if we have a clear understanding of it. To truly thrive, we need both a strong sense of purpose and the belief that we are capable of achieving it. Often we fail to see the immense potential within ourselves because we are conditioned to believe that greatness is for others, not for us. We look at successful people and assume they have something we don't. Talent, opportunity, resources. But the truth is, the same potential resides within each of us. It's just waiting to be nurtured, cultivated, and brought into fruition. Recognizing our own worth and embracing the power within us is the first step toward tapping into our potential. When we align with our purpose and understand the vast potential we possess, we move closer to living a life of fulfillment and impact. It's not about perfection or achieving every goal immediately. It's about the ongoing process of growth and discovery. Each small step forward brings us closer to the person we are meant to become, and every effort we put in makes a difference, no matter how small it may seem. Purpose and potential are not just abstract ideas, they are real, tangible forces that shape the way we live our lives. By embracing both, we can move beyond the limitations we once thought defined us, unlocking the incredible possibilities that exist within us. When we realize that we have the power to make a difference and the potential to achieve greatness, we begin to see the world differently and ultimately to create the life we were always meant to live. Patience and persistence are two fundamental qualities that form the foundation of success. In a world that often values instant gratification and quick results, these qualities might seem old-fashioned, but they are timeless principles that guide us through life's challenges and help us achieve our long-term goals. Both patience and persistence are essential not just for surviving adversity, but for thriving in it, for turning obstacles into opportunities. Patience is the ability to wait calmly in the face of frustration or adversity without rushing or forcing the outcome. It's about understanding that success doesn't come overnight and that the process of growth and achievement requires time. Often we feel impatient when results don't come as quickly as we expect, but true growth takes time, just like a tree that takes years to grow, only to bear fruit in its own season. Patience allows us to trust the process, even when we cannot see immediate results. It helps us resist the urge to quit too soon or take shortcuts that could jeopardize our long-term success. Without patience, we risk becoming frustrated, discouraged, or giving up entirely when faced with obstacles. Life's journey is filled with ups and downs, and it's easy to lose hope when we don't see progress as quickly as we'd like. However, patience teaches us to stay the course, even when the results aren't immediately visible. It is in those moments of waiting that we often learn the most valuable lessons, developing deeper wisdom, resilience, and understanding. Persistence, on the other hand, is the ability to keep going. No matter how many times we fall or how difficult the road becomes, It's the unwavering commitment to our goals, regardless of the setbacks or failures we encounter. Persistence is what keeps us moving forward, even when things seem bleak or the path is unclear. While patience teaches us to wait, persistence teaches us to act continuously, even in the face of difficulty. Persistence is essential because the journey to success is rarely linear. There will be setbacks. There will be moments when things don't go as planned, when progress feels slow, or when we encounter resistance. Without persistence, these setbacks could easily derail us, causing us to give up just before we reach the breakthrough we've been working toward. However, persistence allows us to keep pushing, even when things don't look promising, because it's built on the understanding that every effort, no matter how small, brings us closer to our goals. Both patience and persistence work together as a powerful force. Patience allows us to stay calm and focused, trusting that the work we put in will eventually pay off, while persistence drives us to keep moving, to keep working, even when it feels like nothing is happening. When we marry these two qualities, we begin to understand that success is not an overnight achievement, but a journey made up of consistent, steady efforts over time. There will be days when our persistence feels like it's in vain, and we'll wonder if the effort is even worth it. But it is in those moments that our patience and persistence are tested the most. In truth, persistence is often the difference between success and failure. Those who succeed are not necessarily the most talented or the most gifted, but those who refuse to quit, who keep going despite the odds. In life, we must accept that the road to success is often slow, uncertain, and filled with challenges. It's easy to get discouraged, to feel as if we're not making progress, or to question whether we're on the right path. But the key is to keep moving forward, even when the results aren't immediately visible. Every step counts and every effort adds up, even if it feels like we're not getting closer to our goals. Patience and persistence also teach us the value of delayed gratification, the ability to put in the hard work now, even when the rewards aren't immediate, because we understand that the long-term benefits are far more valuable. It's about planting seeds today that will bear fruit tomorrow. While the process may take time, the result will be worth every bit of effort, every ounce of energy. When we develop both patience and persistence, we begin to approach life differently. We stop rushing through the journey, realizing that the journey itself is just as important as the destination. We learn to appreciate the process, the growth, and the lessons learned along the way. Success is no longer just about reaching the end goal. It's about the person we become as we persist and remain patient, steadfast in our pursuit of greatness. Patience and persistence are about maintaining a mindset of resilience and determination. They are about trusting the process, keeping the faith, and believing that the hard work we put in today will bring us closer to our dreams tomorrow. By embracing both, we unlock our potential to overcome any obstacle, knowing that no matter how difficult the journey may seem, with patience and persistence, we can achieve anything. Rising above challenges is about transforming obstacles into opportunities for growth. Life is full of difficulties that can feel overwhelming, but it's in those moments that we discover the true strength within us. When faced with adversity, we have a choice to let it defeat us or to rise above it, using it as fuel for personal transformation. Rising above means refusing to be defined by our struggles, knowing that each challenge is temporary and that we possess the resilience to overcome it. It's essential to change our perspective on challenges. Rather than seeing them as setbacks, we can view them as stepping stones that build our character and lead us to greater success. Every challenge brings with it the potential for learning, growth, and the development of new skills. Rising above challenges requires persistence, the ability to adapt, and a mindset that embraces change and transformation. In order to rise above, we must also cultivate faith in ourselves and our ability to handle life's trials. Trusting in our strength in the process allows us to keep moving forward, even when the way seems unclear. Rising above isn't about avoiding difficulty, but about facing it with courage, determination, and the belief that we can emerge stronger and more capable than before. A mindset of a conqueror is one of unwavering belief, determination, and resilience in the face of adversity. It's the ability to see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities to grow, learn, and ultimately succeed. A conqueror doesn't focus on limitations or setbacks, but on the possibilities and solutions that lie within every situation. They understand that their journey will have difficulties, but they believe in their ability to overcome them and emerge victorious. This mindset is rooted in self-confidence and the understanding that success is not handed to anyone, it is earned through consistent effort, perseverance, and an unshakable commitment to their purpose. A conqueror knows that they are capable of achieving greatness, even when faced with circumstances that seem insurmountable. They take ownership of their actions and decisions, knowing that their destiny is shaped by their choices, not by external factors. A conqueror maintains focus on their goals, always moving forward no matter how long the road. They see failure not as an end, but as part of the process, knowing that every setback is a lesson to be learned. With a mindset of a conqueror, there is no room for doubt. Only a relentless pursuit of what is possible, fueled by faith, discipline, and a refusal to give up. The beauty in every struggle lies in its ability to shape us into stronger, more resilient individuals. While struggles may bring pain, frustration, and uncertainty, they also offer the opportunity for personal transformation. In the midst of hardship, we discover our true potential, our ability to endure, adapt, and grow. The challenges we face push us to break through our limits and redefine what we are capable of achieving. Every struggle teaches us valuable lessons that success alone cannot provide. It is through adversity that we learn patience, perseverance, and humility. These experiences help us build character, deepen our empathy, and foster a greater appreciation for the successes that come later. What may seem like an overwhelming obstacle at first is often the catalyst for growth, resilience, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. The beauty in struggle is also found in its ability to bring clarity to our purpose. When faced with difficulty, we are forced to examine our goals and motivations more deeply. Struggles challenge us to realign with what truly matters, pushing us to dig deeper, stay committed, and never lose sight of our vision. In overcoming struggles, we emerge with a greater sense of fulfillment, knowing that we are capable of weathering the storms that come our way. The beauty in every struggle lies not in avoiding it, but in embracing it as an essential part of our journey toward growth and achievement. Climbing with vision is about pursuing goals with a clear sense of purpose and direction. It's the ability to see beyond the obstacles and difficulties that might arise along the way and remain focused on the ultimate destination. Just as a mountain climber ascends a peak with a specific goal in mind, a person climbing with vision moves through life with a sense of clarity, knowing where they are headed and why. Having vision gives us the ability to stay motivated even when the journey becomes tough. It helps us push through moments of doubt and exhaustion, reminding us of the bigger picture. When we have a clear vision of what we want to achieve, we can break down our goals into manageable steps and approach each challenge with intention. The path may not always be straight, and there may be detours along the way, but a person climbing with vision knows that every step, no matter how difficult, brings them closer to their goal. Vision also provides a sense of purpose, guiding our decisions and actions. When we are clear about what we want to accomplish, we can make choices that align with that purpose. Even when faced with setbacks, a person with vision can view them as temporary hurdles to overcome, not permanent barriers. Vision fuels persistence, encouraging us to keep climbing even when the summit seems far away. Climbing with vision is about living with intention and purpose, understanding that every challenge is part of the journey and maintaining focus on the goal ahead. When we climb with vision, we approach life with confidence, knowing that our efforts are aligned with something meaningful and that each step we take is one step closer to achieving our dreams. Strength in unity is the understanding that together we are more powerful than when we stand alone. It's the belief that when individuals come together with a shared purpose, they can overcome obstacles and achieve far more than they could individually. Unity brings together diverse strengths, perspectives, and talents, creating a force that is resilient, adaptable, and unstoppable. When we unite, we amplify each other's strengths, fill in each other's gaps, and support each other through difficulties. In times of struggle, unity becomes even more essential. It's during these moments that we see the true power of coming together, where each person's contribution creates a collective strength that allows us to weather any storm. A united group doesn't simply survive challenges, they rise above them, using the support and resources of the collective to find solutions, build resilience, and stay focused on the goal. Unity is not just about being together physically, it's about aligning hearts and minds, sharing a common vision, and working toward a collective goal. It requires trust, communication, and collaboration. When each individual feels supported and valued, they are more likely to contribute their best efforts, knowing that their success is tied to the success of the group. When we embrace unity, we unlock limitless potential. We understand that no one is truly alone, and that with others by our side, we are capable of achieving far more than we could on our own. The strength that comes from unity is not just about numbers, it's about the power of connection, the bonds we build, and the shared belief in one another's potential. Together, we are capable of achieving greatness and overcoming any challenge that comes our way. Faith in the journey is the trust and belief that every step, every twist and turn is part of a greater plan, even when the path ahead is unclear. It's the conviction that the challenges we face, the struggles we endure, and the lessons we learn along the way are all necessary components of our personal growth. Faith in the journey is about embracing uncertainty with confidence, knowing that the destination will be worth the effort, even if we can't yet see it clearly. This faith allows us to move forward when the road seems uncertain and when obstacles arise that seem insurmountable. It's the understanding that growth doesn't happen in a straight line, but through a process of trial, error, and learning. Each experience, whether positive or negative, contributes to our journey and ultimately shapes who we are becoming. Even when we don't have all the answers, faith gives us the courage to take the next step, knowing that we're on the right path. Faith in the journey also teaches us to be patient, allowing us to trust the timing of our lives. It's easy to get discouraged when things don't move as quickly as we want them to, but faith reminds us that there is a purpose in every season, a lesson in every moment, and growth in every setback. The journey may be long, and it may not unfold as we expect, but it will always lead us to where we need to be. When we have faith in the journey, we learn to appreciate the process, not just the outcome. We begin to see the beauty in the steps we take, in the struggles we endure, and in the progress we make, even if it's slow. It's about trusting that every experience, whether joyful or painful, is shaping us into the person we are meant to become. Faith in the journey empowers us to keep moving forward with hope, knowing that every step, no matter how small, brings us closer to our purpose.